Today, we're diving into a critical topic for anyone managing diabetes: the fruits and vegetables you should avoid. While fruits and vegetables are generally healthy, not all of them are suitable for people with diabetes due to their high sugar content or glycemic index. Knowing which ones to avoid can help you keep your blood sugar levels under control and prevent complications. In this video, we'll count down the top 15 fruits and vegetables you should steer clear of, starting from number 15 down to number 1, the worst offender. Are you ready? Number 15. Peas. Peas are a nutritious vegetable, but for diabetics they can pose a problem. Peas have a moderate glycemic index, which means they can cause a spike in blood sugar levels. Although they are rich in fiber, which helps slow down sugar absorption, their carbohydrate content can still lead to elevated blood glucose levels if consumed in large amounts. Diabetics should be mindful of portion sizes when including peas in their diet. Number 14. Pineapple. Pineapple is a sweet and tangy fruit that many people love, but it's not the best choice for diabetics. Pineapple has a high glycemic index, which means it can quickly raise blood sugar levels. The natural sugars in pineapple, especially when consumed in large quantities, can lead to a significant increase in glucose levels, making it a risky choice for people with diabetes. If you love pineapple, it's best to consume it in very small portions or avoid it altogether. Number 13. Corn. Corn is a staple in many diets around the world, but for diabetics it can be problematic. Corn is high in carbohydrates, and its glycemic index can vary depending on how it's prepared. For example, corn on the cob has a moderate glycemic index, while processed corn products like cornflakes have a much higher glycemic index. The carbohydrate content in corn can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, making it a vegetable that diabetics should consume in moderation. Number 12. Potatoes. Potatoes are another common vegetable that can wreak havoc on blood sugar levels. Potatoes are high in carbohydrates, particularly starch, which is quickly broken down into glucose in the body. This can lead to sharp increases in blood sugar levels. The glycemic index of potatoes is also high, especially when they are baked or mashed. For diabetics, it's better to avoid potatoes or replace them with lower carb alternatives like cauliflower. Number 11. Mangoes. Mangoes are known as the king of fruits in many cultures, but their high sugar content makes them a poor choice for diabetics. Mangoes are loaded with natural sugars, which can cause a rapid rise in blood glucose levels. Even though they are rich in vitamins and antioxidants, the high sugar content can outweigh the benefits for someone managing diabetes. If you have a craving for mangoes, it's crucial to limit your intake to avoid blood sugar spikes. Number 10. Beets. Beets are often touted for their health benefits, including their ability to lower blood pressure. However, they are also high in natural sugars, which can be a concern for diabetics. The sugar content in beets can cause an increase in blood sugar levels, especially if consumed in large quantities. While beets can be a part of a balanced diet, diabetics should be cautious with portion sizes to prevent spikes in glucose levels. Number 9. Pumpkins. Pumpkins are high in carbohydrates and have a moderate glycemic index. The starch content in pumpkins can cause a rise in blood sugar levels, especially when cooked or pureed. Diabetics should be cautious when consuming pumpkins and opt for smaller portions to avoid spikes in glucose levels. Pureed pumpkin, often used in soups or pies, is particularly concentrated and can lead to higher blood sugar levels than expected. Number 8. Carrots. Carrots are generally considered a healthy vegetable, but they have a moderate glycemic index. While they are rich in fiber and nutrients, their sugar content can be a concern for diabetics if consumed in large quantities. The natural sugars in carrots can lead to an increase in blood sugar levels, especially if they are cooked, as cooking can increase their glycemic index. Raw carrots are a better option for diabetics as they have a lower glycemic index, but even so, portion control is key. It's also important to note that carrot juice, often promoted for its health benefits, is highly concentrated and should be avoided or consumed in very limited amounts by those managing diabetes. Number 7. Bananas. Bananas are a convenient and popular fruit, but they are high in carbohydrates and natural sugars. A ripe banana has a higher glycemic index than an unripe one, which means it can cause a quicker rise in blood sugar levels. For diabetics, eating a whole banana can result in a significant increase in glucose levels. If you love bananas, it's better to eat them in small portions or opt for less ripe ones, which have a lower glycemic index. Number 6. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are often considered a healthier alternative to regular potatoes due to their lower glycemic index, but they are still high in carbohydrates. The starch content in sweet potatoes can cause a rise in blood sugar levels, especially if they are baked or mashed. For diabetics, it's important to control portion sizes and pair sweet potatoes with other low-carb foods to minimize their impact on blood glucose levels. If you love sweet potatoes, consider boiling them as it will lower their glycemic index. Number 5. Grapes. While grapes are rich in antioxidants and other beneficial compounds, their high sugar content makes them a fruit that diabetics should approach with caution. A small serving of grapes can contain a significant amount of sugar, leading to a rapid increase in blood glucose levels. The glycemic index of grapes is also high, meaning they can cause a quick spike in blood sugar. Diabetics should limit their intake of grapes and opt for lower sugar fruits like berries instead. Number 4. Cherries. Cherries are another fruit that diabetics should be cautious with. While they are rich in antioxidants and vitamins, they also contain a high amount of natural sugars. A small serving of cherries can cause a significant increase in blood sugar levels, making them a risky choice for people with diabetes. If you enjoy cherries, it's important to eat them in moderation and monitor your blood sugar levels closely. Number 3. Oranges. Oranges are often associated with vitamin C and overall health, but their sugar content can be problematic for diabetics. Oranges have a high glycemic index, meaning they can cause a quick rise in blood sugar levels. While they are packed with nutrients, the natural sugars in oranges can lead to glucose spikes, especially if consumed in large quantities. Diabetics should limit their intake of oranges or opt for lower sugar citrus fruits like lemons or limes. Number 2. Watermelon. Watermelon is a refreshing fruit, especially in the summer, but it has a high glycemic index. The natural sugars in watermelon can cause a quick spike in blood sugar levels, making it a risky choice for diabetics. Although watermelon is low in calories and hydrating, its high glycemic index means that even a small portion can lead to a rapid increase in glucose levels. Diabetics should limit their intake of watermelon and monitor their blood sugar levels closely. Additionally, because watermelon is often consumed in large portions due to its refreshing nature, it's easy to eat more than intended, leading to unintended blood sugar spikes. Number 1. Dates. Dates are often considered a natural sweetener, but they are one of the worst fruits for diabetics with a high glycemic index. Even though dates are a natural fruit, their sugar content is incredibly high, which can cause a rapid increase in blood glucose levels. For diabetics, dates should be avoided or consumed in very small quantities, as they can quickly lead to elevated blood sugar levels. While dates are rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, their high sugar content makes them a particularly risky choice for diabetics who are trying to maintain stable glucose levels. The concentrated nature of dried fruits like dates means that they pack a lot of sugar into a small package, making portion control challenging but essential. And there you have it. Managing diabetes requires careful attention to your diet, especially when it comes to fruits and vegetables. While they are an essential part of a healthy diet, some fruits and vegetables can cause spikes in blood sugar levels, making it harder to manage diabetes. By avoiding these 15 foods, or consuming them in very small portions, you can help keep your blood sugar levels under control and reduce the risk of complications. Remember, informed choices lead to better health. Take charge of your diet and empower your journey to wellness.